Hello and welcome to Vinny Vid Productions video. Hi, I'm Vinny and the channel is called BNSF 6951. On my channel I show tips, tricks, techniques, and how-tos on laying track, doing scenery, doing electrical work, and much more. If you guys are interested in something like this, please hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to thumbs up. That'll get you notified when I'm doing a new video or a live stream. Oh, that's right, I do live streams on Friday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Anyhow, with all that being said, let's get on with this video. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye for now. This Vinny Vid production brought to you by Yankee Dabbler. For all your model railroad needs, check out Yankee Dabbler. Don't forget, 7% discount with BNSF 6951. And by Highways and Byways, awesome street graphics for your roads and streets on your model railroad layout. If you guys are looking for sophisticated model railroad electronics, Logic Rail Technologies has what you need. For a 5% discount on certain items, use code BNSF 6951. Alright guys, now it's time for the next step on your layout. Trees. I have been dealing with Bob for 7 years now, and he does excellent work on his trees. So if you need some trees on your layout, check out Long Shadow's Trees. Tell him the Cuz sent you. Hey guys and gals, welcome back to another Vinny Vid Productions video. If you remember in part 1, we took care of SFP Plastics and its surrounding area. In this video, we're going to continue working on the Glendale area by scenicking all area by the other 4 industries of the Glendale area. If you want to see what this is all about, just stay tuned and watch this video. Let's get going. Alright guys, unfortunately in round 1 of this build, I actually ran out of time. I didn't want to make it as long as it was. It was like 30 minutes. I wanted to keep it down to 20 or less. So today we're going to continue on the rest of the lower level, which is the Glendale area here. And we're going to put some ground cover on, and we'll continue on from there. And I already had my mixture fixed up, and you do see I am working. So just going to go ahead and start putting this down. This is about the only thing I can do. And we just want to finish this area, and then we'll move over to where the ethanol plant is. And I'll probably do a time lapse on these also. I did the area preceding this area on one of my live streams about a year ago. But trying to stay off of the white stripe so I don't have to redo that. That is a Highways and Byways product. And I'm glad for the response I got on my last video. I just thought that was pretty cool. Appreciate it very much, guys. The blue tape you see here is covering up points on the turnouts and also the ground throws. And when I do this outer edge right here, I'm going to put straight glue down and then put the ground cover on there, otherwise it'll wind up on the floor. And I do have plastic on the floor, but I still don't want to mess up the carpet any more than I have to. Now I'm going to go over some of the ground cover that's already here because it needs to get freshened up anyhow. So, and I'm also going to, I was going to do a 90-degree curve for this road to come off the layout, but I changed my mind. I'm going to do like a 45-degree angle. I don't know if you guys can see that. and I'm running out of cord with my microphone. I think I mentioned to you guys that I do have a wireless mic, but it's got a lot of static in it. Where should I put this? Alright, I think we got a lot of it done. I'm going to put this drill on the floor. Tidy it up a bit. Alright, let me get set up for the rest of the stuff, and I'll bring you guys back. Alright, we're going to do the outside edge here, and like I said, we're going to put straight glue down first. I'm just going to spread that with this brush, because I know that it will fly off the table and onto the carpet, and I really don't want to mess up this carpet too much, because if I ever leave here, I'm going to have to replace it. I don't think I'm going to leave here, but somebody offered me the right price. You never know. Oh, and by the way, with the scenery I just put down, we just connected to the previous scenery that was already there that goes around the bottom of the helix. So basically, we have scenery from here all the way around the helix and back to here again. So that's pretty cool. Pretty good update. I'm going to go ahead and start putting the ground cover down. I hate covering up screws, but I don't like to see them either. All right, let us begin. Going in this direction, we're gonna meet up with the scenery that's already there, and like I said, that'll complete the scenery down here on this section of the layout, and with the previous 2 videos I've done so far, or at least the 1 video that I've done so far. This will be the golden spike of scenery coming up here. Now I'm getting careless. I don't care. It's just going on the floor. And success. We have connection. I'm going to go a little bit up the mountain here, just so it kind of blends in. And there we go. Yes, sir. All right, next step is going to be some shrubbery and greenery and stuff like that. So stay tuned, we'll be back shortly. All right, guys, as you know, since I've been doing all of this scenery work, I've been using this Ballast Magic. This stuff is really good. I don't get paid for saying any of this stuff, but it definitely works really well. And you'll watch when I wet this now, we'll activate it, and then I could put my other foliage on top of that, and it will also stick. But I will hit the extra foliage with some glue later on. And also, while it's wet, I can do the static grass if I'd like to. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get the camera ready and get my static grass machine over here and some static grass and some other stuff, and we'll get going. So stay tuned and we will be right back. Alright guys, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to wet everything down here, and all I'm using is 50-50 water and detergent. Don't have to be, it could be just water because the Ballast Magic has everything in it. All you need to do is wet it. But this is already made and I decided, well, I'm just going to go ahead and use it. So here we go. I know the track's getting all wet and stuff, but that's the only way we could do it. All the way down to there. And now this, as long as this is wet, and I see I gotta cover up some spots that I did down there now. Alright, where's this guy? That spray bottle is just too strong. And we'll just fill in the empty spots. Now, as long as this is wet, the static grass applicator will work. So let's see if it does. I never tried it this way, but we'll see. Now, also, it's wet. I don't know if I want to turn it on while it's wet, so let me see if I can get a towel or something. All right, hang on, guys. I'll be right back. I just don't want to get zapped. All right. We'll keep this handy. Put it up here on top. All right, so microphone. All right, let's see if this is going to work. So I got some medium green grass here, and I think this looks like it's 2 millimeter. And we're going to put that in here. And what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to actually mix this darker color and kill 2 birds with 1 stone. If I can get the stupid thing open. There we go. You know what? There's already stuff in here. And I really don't have a place to dump it, so let's see if it'll work. There was already some darker stuff in here from the last time I used the static grass applicator. I never emptied it. So we'll just mix it up because it was what I was going to do anyhow. So save me a step. I just want to make sure that both colors come out. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay, contact. Looks like both colors are coming out. The applicator is a bit too tall to be working under here. It's hitting the top. That's the banging noise you guys are hearing. Yeah, it's all clumping up. That's what's going on. And I could use some more of that green. Alright, I'll bring it back when I get this done. You got the basic idea of how I'm going to do this, so stay tuned. We'll be back in a little bit. Alright guys, as you can see, I got a lot of ground cover going on right now. Also, Marty from M&M Shortlines had given me a whole bunch of scenery stuff, and some of the stuff he gave me was these JTT trees, and that's these guys. To tell you the truth, guys, I really don't like them as trees, so what I'm going to do is I already started to do it, and they actually look pretty good. I am going to do these and make them as bushes. Yep. So, the idea with that is this is twisted wire. So I just do this, spread all the branches out. Okay? And then what I'll do is use a good pair of diagonal cutters or side cutters, whatever you want to call them, and just snip the wires. And we'll snip this one a little further up. And then this one. No, longer. There you go. So now, out of that one tree, I got 3 bushes. And you could use that as a fallen log or something like that. Just lay it down on the layout there. So now, just need to do, you drill a couple of holes and plant those guys. I already did a couple there. So if it's small enough, I'll put it between the tracks. But if not, I'll just put it somewhere else. So let's see. Yeah, let's put another one. Let's put one right here. Alright, and then I'll just simply just take one of these guys, if I can get the hole. Come on. Yeah. And so there you go. Spread the branches out a little bit, and I got a little bush. Anyhow, I'm going to continue that, and then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put some ballast down, and then we're going to plant some telephone poles. So, okay, let's continue on with this, and I'll be back in a little bit. Alright guys, as you can see, that was the video that we did, part 1, and this is going to be part 2. So now we'll just come across the main road here, and we'll get to the rest of the industries that are here in the Glendale area. And as you can see, we'll come around the corner here, a little bit different from my very first shot of this scene right here. Anyhow, we have Sun Electronics right there, LexJet, Modular Systems, and then Big D's Flooring. As you can see, I've got the ballast done, some bushes, some ground cover, and I got the ballast done in the industrial tracks right there. Some vehicles out on the deck here, looking good. Telephone poles or utility poles, whatever you guys would like to call them. Blended this area into the area that was done previously right here. Right here, I had the utility poles on the outside here. But when it gets to the area in here, the utility poles on the inside. Oops, sorry for moving so fast. So, I had to cross the track once here. And then I'm going to cross the track one more time right here. And then we'll be able to continue on with the poles. Anyhow, let me see. I think I got this. No, okay. Continue around here. You can see I added more ground cover here. Ballast is all done. Utility poles pretty much evenly spaced. More ground cover up on this little hill right here. And so on right down the back side here, and ballast all the way around. And then back to the other side there. Now also, you can see that I got the auto salvage facility pretty much scenic up a little bit. Just enough to be presentable anyhow. And so, this is the back side of where we just were. And now we'll come around here. And as you can see, this is the lumber facility that I did my video a couple weeks ago. Anyhow, I thought I was going to get to this part. Unfortunately, I didn't want to make my videos too long, so we're going to have to save this for part 3. And then we'll get up to the next deck. Anyhow, hope you guys and gals enjoyed this video. And as always, Your questions, comments, input, subs, shares, and likes are always welcome. For now, that's all, folks. BNSF 6951 out.